Don't run ads if you don't have the ability to follow up on your leads properly. It's
That's
such a
not true.
waste of money.
Speed to lead is everything.
Every time they open an email, send them an email. Every single time. And that email should be pulling them in to buy something from you.
Opening an email, there was a lot more intent there. They're actually interested and curious, and so I love that. Sending it right away afterwards, it's huge.
Not every business has the model of a sales team. What do I do with these leads? What's the best practices?
Even if you're not a giant publicly traded company, there's a lot of different tools, automations, everything that you can put into play.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Special Ops Podcast, where we give actionable insights to direct response marketers and e-commerce sellers. Today, Mitch Barham and I are breaking down, why don't you call your leads? So many of us get leads in, whether it be from paid advertising, lead gen funnels, wherever, and we don't spend enough time cultivating them and reaching out to them. So today we're going to break down best practices, what to do, how to do it, and how to do it simply and easily, whether you have a whole sales team or you're a one-man show. A lot of you already know that speed to lead is super important. The faster you get to your leads when you recover them, the more likely they are to convert. You've all gone and filled out something on Grant Cardone's website or Alex Hormozi's website, and you get a call before you can click off the page. That's because they understand that speed to lead is important and they have a sales team. Today, I am talking to my homeboy, Mitch Barham, and we are going to kind of explore what to do with leads when you don't have a full sales team and a ton of stuff. So some people will tell you, go out of business, don't write ads. If you can't,
She knew I was going to say that.
don't run ads. I did. Don't run ads if you don't have the ability to follow up on your leads properly. It's
That's
such a
not true.
waste of money. But we're going to tell you that that's not true. There are things that you can do that will actually help you convert those leads, even if you have a small team. And so, Mitch, you run ads for people all the time, and they try and hold you accountable for lead quality. And then what we find most of the time is not that the quality of the lead was bad, but the follow-up and the nurture of that lead was bad. So let's talk about nurturing and following up with leads. What is that? What do I do? How do I do it? And let's wrap.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, just like you said, like, literally speed to lead is everything. I'll give you a quick... Everything about leads. Yeah, no, speed to lead is, like, absolutely paramount in like, any day and age. I'll tell you a quick story, and I think I got people in trouble with this, but one of my clients, are still a client, about a year and a half ago, sales and marketing never really get along.
Never.
We're two separate...
It's your fault. No, it's your fault.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
Then you throw in like the finance department, and we all basically just are like in the WWE
And
Royal
operations
Rumble.
comes in and says, now guys.
Yep. Mom comes in, straightens everything out, and says to hug and make up, and then we're all good. But sales guys were telling us that like these leads were junk. The holding company is publicly traded, and so we were doing marketing for one of their subsidiaries. And so this big CEO is on the call, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, the CEO of the holding company is on there, as well as the CEO of, like, the actual company, their sales team, some internal marketing guys. Long story short, the sales guys are saying that, like, hey, these leads are crap. Like, they're not picking up, they're not doing anything. And I'm like, okay, well, that's weird. How long from the point that the lead hits your sales force until you guys reach out to them? 3 days. I didn't have to...
A publicly traded company, a big publicly traded with a sales team.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 days.
So you didn't have to say anything.
I didn't have to say anything. The head CEO immediately jumped in and was like, what in the fuck?
3
This
minutes.
needs to happen within 5 minutes.
Three.
3
minutes.
But
3 minute rule.
Yeah. He said 5, and then they immediately turned that around, and yeah, like just have murdered it since. But speed to lead is, I mean, there's so many things that can go into place. Like, even if you're not a giant publicly traded company, speed to lead. And there's a lot of different tools, automations, everything that you can put into play. If you're a solopreneur to a small team, you have one sales guy, whatever it is, like, right? There's a lot of different tools that you can put into the play there. But of course, you want to make sure you're spending your time on the right leads that are, might sound bad, worth your time. Not tire kickers, I guess, let's put it that way. So you do that through lead scoring, right? And you're going to basically know if lead A is scored high enough based off of their like the intent and all this public data that's on them, as well as how they actually interacted with your website. So did they only download a lead magnet and not book a call? Did they book a call? Did they look at case studies? Where have they gone? What have they actually done? The more of that activity they do, generally they're going to score higher and have a higher intent to buy. That's how the scoring really, that's what the score is going to show you. Like, do they have a high intent?
Are they a fit for your demographic, and are they behaving like a buyer behaves?
Do they fall within your ideal customer profile? And then not only that, but then do they behave like a buyer actually behaves? Do they show up to more than 50% of your webinars? Do they stick around through the webinars? It's wild how all this data can be compiled and put together.
So what did that do for them, like, overall? Like, the speed to lead, the company you were talking about. What did that do? You said they're murdering it. What does that mean?
They had the best...
Well, they're still a client of yours, so they got to be doing decent.
still clients, so everything's still working
still
out there.
Still paying you.
I mean, it amounted... I mean, we're talking, like, multi-8 figures once they righted the ship and, like, actually started getting to it faster. And so between lead scoring, between automations we put in place to, like, even if it was going to take up 10 minutes, like, there's an email or an SMS or something that goes out right away for that first touch. And then they call, like, right away. That is absolutely a no-brainer. I mean, it made them probably $45 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even in other industries where... like plumbing, HVAC, agency world, whatever you offer, like, getting to that person super quick is...
So let's talk about that. If I don't have a sales team, and it's just me, and so, far too often people I have a great email sequence, man.
Right.
And so I'll just throw this little tidbit out there. A lot of people have email sequences where, like, they feed you once a day or once every couple days. I would challenge you, if all you have is an email sequence on your leads, I would challenge you to send them an email as soon as they open an email.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting. Every time they open an email, send them an email. Every single time. And that email should be pulling them in to buy something from you. But
I love that, because they already had the intent. Like, they opened it. Getting somebody to open an email is not like getting somebody to open a text message. Opening an email, there was a lot more intent there. They're actually interested and curious. And so I love that, sending it right away afterwards. It's huge.
Yeah. But I'm a one-person team. Or I have,
Sucks to be you.
So I'm one person. And maybe I have a marketing person, but, he lives in a basement in grandma's house and he's, banging out copy. And I got a tech guy in Kazakhstan doing some automations for me. What do I do with these leads? Not every business has the model of a sales team. Like, my company doesn't have a sales team.
No, I don't either. I'm the salesperson, right? So
as you should be.
Founder-led sales teams are great. And that's what I think 93% of businesses probably are. So whether you're qualifying through a form and then you're doing lead scoring and you're making sure they're the right intent, like, you can have the automation set up, right? Like, I would send out a text message right away, like, hey, saw you this information come in, make it super personalized. Cool if I give you a call right now. Like, obviously you're monitoring that. If you have the time, I would say to get that lead the info, text them from your phone. And if they respond right away, like, give them a call. Like, just speed to lead, right?
I'm a big fan of ringless voicemail because everything that you just said is kind of manual.
Well, minus the automated text message, yes. But the other route, I don't do the other route because it is manual, and I don't want people to have my phone number. So you can set these up in multiple CRMs.
I mean, you can have fake phone numbers on your phone. I'm just saying.
Oh, you can.
And also, everybody has your phone number. It's in the comments.
That's true. That's why I'm getting all those phone calls. I knew it. Got out somehow.
But you can go in a high level and sign yourself a phone number that goes to your phone, and
right.
It can say, "Hi, Mitch." I love when it says my name. Hi, Mitch.
I get those from Perry all the time. And I remember the one time I reached out to him was like, "Is this actually Perry texting me right now?"
Was it?
Yeah. And you were like, I was like, "Am I in trouble?"
It always really amazes me how excited people get.
Well, I was scared.
When Perry texts them, they either get excited or scared, and they're like, Perry texts me, what should I do?
Yeah.
Bro, text him back. Like, you're acting like it's Leonardo DiCaprio. Calm down.
I've gotten texts from, like, Perry where they legitimately seems like they were from Perry.
Well, the ringless voicemails, he does a really good job in these, and I've implemented this myself. This is what my ringless voicemail sounds like. Hey, Mitch, it's Emma Rainville. I just noticed that you took my scale audit. Dude, I was like so happy to see your name come across. Crap. I don't know where I was. Oh, yeah. So who would do that on a regular voicemail? You would edit it out and you'd make it perfect.
Right.
But if you know anything about me, you know that I will forget mid-sentence what I'm talking about because I'm super ADHD.
Right.
And like, dude, I totally forgot what I was talking about. I was saying about combing your beard. And yeah, so... But you get the pointer. Like, hey, Mitch, I noticed you just took my scale audit. It's Emma Rainville. I was super excited to see your name. Hey, so give me a call back. My phone number is... Oh, yeah. Wait. What's my phone number again? 508-123-4567. I look so forward to hearing from you. It's Tuesday at... Like an AI can do that. So I don't know where that. So there's just a bunch of things you can do that just bring in like human touch.
Right. Oh yeah, that does.
Where 1, they don't think it's AI. 2, they don't think it's a ringless voicemail. 3, they're like, oh, the other thing that I love to fucking do, because I love to do it, because people are like, how did this voicemail get here? My phone didn't ring. It's like, it works really well for most people because most people nowadays have their phone on Do Not Disturb.
All the time.
Right. But some people do not. They
Right.
just have the, like, I have my ringer off and vibrate off. My ringer does not live on. Period.
Yeah.
I hate Do Not Disturb. I want to be disturbed when I want to be, and I can look at it and I can choose when to be disturbed. Anyway, so this is the thing I like to do. Hey, Mitch, it's Emma Rainville. I went straight to voicemail. Does that mean that I've been blocked? Anyway, and so they're like, oh, I was on Do Not Disturb.
Right.
Or, oh, that's weird. You know what I mean? So they
Yeah.
don't actually think that it's a ringless voicemail.
That's brilliant. I love that because real, authentic, and it's not scripted. Like
Right.
ChatGPT spit something out and
Right, but then
you just
people
plug it
who
in.
are only super interested. So I noticed that you took my scale audit and you're interested in my strategic operational blueprint. I would love to chat with you about it if you're interested in moving forward. Give me a call, 508-123-4567.
Yeah. And I love that you just said that because that made me think of the fact that you're only doing this to actual qualified people. So they went through
You
and
lead
performed
scored.
an action.
They hit a funnel. They did a thing, whether it's take a quiz or fill out their contact information or put the stuff in a car or ask, whatever it is. They did an action, which became a lead. Then you used a lead scoring system, and it was a high probability. And I like mid to high. Mid to high, on a ringless voicemail, mid to high probability. And then the call to action is, if you're interested in buying my shit, call me back. I want to hear from people who are going to give me $10,000.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what else? I think we're all hurting ourselves with trying to make people book a call versus just like texting.
Dude, I did this. It's the craziest thing. 5 years ago, I would not text you. I wanted to call. I don't know why, but I wanted to call you. I hated the fact that I couldn't just pick up the phone and call people. Now,
I hate it.
if I don't have the ability to text you, I feel mentally exhausted from every conversation.
No, I'm totally with you. I'd rather
I don't
do a
know if
live
it's
chat.
I don't know if it's the time period that we're in. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm on Zoom calls all day. I don't know if it's that I handle like big problems, like the problems I handle now versus 5 years ago. I remember 5 years ago when I thought like, oh, we can't find $1 million out of 60. That's a huge deal. Like that used to be the end of the world to me. Now, like the problems that are like, we're being sued for $40 million. And it's like, right? And so
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen next decade. But
Yeah.
the point is that to get on a phone call with somebody, I instantly am not going to buy your stuff.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
Yo, we interrupt this pod to tell you to like and subscribe. What are you doing? Why haven't you liked? Why haven't you subscribed? Just subscribe. What's the problem? In all seriousness, subscribe so that you get notifications every time we drop new content. Additionally, if you have not signed up for our Visionary Vault what the hell? www.specialopspodcast.com. Go sign up. It's free. We never try and sell you. And we're putting all kinds of stuff in there to help you with the operations of your business because we're passionate about it. And we want to share operational excellence with our direct response e-commerce and online selling family.
I've been testing that out a lot lately.
Molly Mahoney and Perry have been talking about this for a few months.
Yeah, they were the ones I got the idea from.
I know. And I'm just like, man, I could kick myself because why would it not dawn on me? Like at the end of my funnel, the only way to buy is to book a call.
Mine too. Used to be. Now I'm just like, hey, do you want to buy? Or like, hey, chat. And if you really want to call, like you could book a call. But they already took the action, so they're qualified. So you send your ringless voicemail and then follow up like crazy.
Why on earth am I booking a call with someone when I don't want to get on calls with people?
Well, people don't want to get on calls with us.
And people don't, and now I've created a friction point to get on a call with me. I'd rather text them personally, but you don't even need to do that now.
No, 100%. You don't need to personally text them at all.
What do you use for the text?
Go high level.
Are you having AI text them back, or are you personally texting them back?
So the initial one goes out.
Got it.
In an automation, and then.
So you're not using AI.
Not currently for those, like the initial text message that goes out. And I'm either doing it or I have a little part-time setter that will actually respond to people and go back and forth. But I'm getting more traction from people who take action and they only want to communicate. Like there's a freaking book a call link in my emails and in my texts. They ignore those entirely and we just have a full-on discovery.
No one wants to talk to you.
In text or, yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
I don't want to talk to you.
Do you know what, though?
See what she deals with, guys.
I'm not going to say anything.
So basically what we're saying is your leads. You need to do shit with them.
So what this means is he's nothing without me.
Basically.
So here's the thing, right? Like, and if you think about it, if I want to have a quick answer, I'm going to call every time. If I just need really fast, like when I snitched on you to Chris Gray yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
I immediately called him I got off that call in 30 seconds. So if I need something really fast, I'll just pick up the phone call.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
If I think that it's going to be a lot of back and forth over what could be a 45-second or less conversation, I'll pick up the phone call. For everything else, voice to text is my best friend. Even though it always says really weird things that I didn't say.
It does. It does
but
do that.
You get the point, right? So
but let's say
why are we doing that? Why are we putting all of the responsibility and onus on the person that we want to give us money?
Yeah. It's just what we've done forever. We've always done it, so we're like romantic about the way it is. But even if you have a salesperson or just yourself, like you can send them a link in email or text to join your Google Meets or your Zoom, and then you can get your sales calls graded
instead of booking
well.
A call 4 days from now.
Right. That
you
they're
just
going to
text back
forget
and
about.
forth. You just text back and forth.
Right.
And then if it seems like you need to hop on and close,
Yep.
which probably you don't need to do.
Nope.
Probably a lot of times you send them a link to buy.
Yep.
Which, by the way, do you send them a link to a contract or do you send them a link to an invoice? Which do you do first?
Invoice.
I always send the contract first. I think I'm going to swap it.
Yeah, it freaks them out. Makes them read.
Yeah, I think Ryan Poteet would probably cringe if he heard us talking about this.
Yeah. Ryan, tune out right now.
Ryan, we can just refund them. Relax.
Yeah. Shut up. It's just a contract.
Ryan.
So silly. Such a lawyer.
He just wants us to buy a beach house.
We'll help you get there.
By doing things opposite of what you tell us to do.
Yep.
So Ryan Poteet is a friend of ours.
Very good friend.
A very good friend of ours, driven faculty, and he's been on this podcast. We actually did a spinoff for a while, Marketing on Trial, to get a lot of knowledge about compliance and direct response and e-commerce out there. Anyway, just so you know who Ryan is, we're joking. We actually love him. And so a lot of times people will blame media buying or the email list writer or, the person bringing in the leads for a poor quality of lead when the reality is you didn't understand the type of lead because type of leads matter. If it's a cold lead, you have to cultivate them. You can't call them and try and sell them a $25,000 a month ticket.
Good luck.
I've tried. It doesn't work. Tried everything once. But But someone who's consumed a ton of your content and they don't need the same nurture. So there should be a strategy with someone who knows what they're talking about on how to cultivate leads. I think one of the best people in the world on that is Kevin Nations. Super, super driven faculty and has been around since the Ice Age.
Dinosaurs. Yeah.
And not to date him, but he's so smart.
Yeah.
Him and Perry actually hold opposite sides of the sales coin, I think. And the two of them together create like a real powerhouse of sales and marketing and growth strategy. So, yeah, your leads. Call them.
Yeah. Make sure you're getting to them as quickly.
Text them.
5 minutes. You can set up automations in almost any platform. And then the disconnect between, hey, these just aren't qualified. One thing we didn't really touch on is you can you could use platforms that literally will grade your sales calls and tell you where you suck.
Chorus is a great one. Yeah.
So you could use Chorus.
And it integrates with GHL and Zoom.
There you go.
It will record all of your salespeople's calls or yours. It'll grade the call. It'll give you suggestions on the call if you're losing the person, how to get them back. It'll literally, and then later on, it will tell you hey, your retention was really weak, and it didn't feel like you felt confident when you were talking about this. And here's some talking points for next time. It's a really great tool. Chorus is a really great tool.
Yeah, if you're paying to get leads, you should not have a problem paying for something that's going to tell you how you can close these leads and getting to them faster.
Agreed. People will spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on getting leads, and then they sit there for 6 months, and they're mad at the person who got the leads.
100%.
Let's talk about your unqualified leads really quickly. There's a lot of unqualified people that'll come in, and that's okay.
We don't ignore them.
Absolutely not, because they can do tons of things for you.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
So this is where you can send them, say, your YouTube channel or wherever you have short form content. It's extra hopefully you're doing face to camera videos. So it's more building know, like, and trust. It's more nurturing. They're getting warmed up to become, when they are qualified, they already know.
They can help you get monetized on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You can cultivate them by enacting them into your world and becoming followers. You can create subscribers out of them.
You can push them to a downsell offer.
A low ticket. If you have a book, sell them your book.
Yep.
To get sales. I don't even push it on my book funnel. I push it on Amazon. And then their review will unlock a workbook.
Oh,
so
nice.
they screenshot their review after they buy my book.
Yeah.
So they buy the book. So when they click the Amazon link, they get an email that says, "Did you buy my book? Leave a review." And once you read the book, leave an honest review. We always say that.
Yeah.
Once you read the book, leave an honest review. They'll almost always do it day of, which I know Amazon hates.
Right.
But I try. Send us a screenshot of your review, and I'll give you my $97 Wave workbook free. And then we link them so that they can see that we sell it for $97. We really do.
Yeah.
It really only sells at the end of the year when people are doing their yearly planning, so it doesn't hurt me at all during the year.
Right.
And you'll find that people will open that email and then go buy the book. Because they're going to get a $97 thing when they buy. I don't even know how much my book is. I think $16 for the paperback or something.
Yeah.
Or another thing that you can do with the leads is put them on your email list. So people who are not qualified, particularly if you have a high ticket and they're not qualified to buy a high ticket, they'll respond more often.
Yeah.
And so that helps your email deliverability. A lot of people will be like, I'm not going to pay to email someone that blah. Number one, they'll show up on every webinar and they'll be active.
Oh my God.
And they'll be a raving fan.
Yep.
And you can cultivate that through your email. Number two, you can give them replies. So do this, this, and this in your business, and then reply back and tell me what was your biggest takeaway, or what was the impact it had, or reply any questions you have. And those replies back and forth help your email deliverability score. There's so many things you can do with unqualified leads. We have a Visionary Vault in our podcast. So when you go to our podcast website, you can sign up for a free membership vault. And that membership vault, we never sell anybody in there. but it really helps keep people engaged in you.
Yep.
Because you don't know where someone's going to be in a year.
Well, and you're providing tons of value inside of that. That's the key. Like, it's just value.
For free.
Yeah.
Never try and sell them anything. But if they use even just one thing that helps them make money, and now they've made some money,
Yep.
now it's time to buy something that I sell, whether it be my $1,500 coaching for COOs or it be a $30,000 ticket. When they hit there, they remember me. Because they consume so much of my info early on. You have a 297 mastermind, which is way too cheap, but you have a mastermind for media buyers.
Yep.
Sure, you cultivate the same way. You're people who can't afford your high ticket monthly. Those are the people who end up being your 300 monthly, who you now help make a whole bunch of money.
Yep.
Who now need your other services that are higher ticket. It's all seeding for later. We want to
100%.
help you make money. So we can take it.
Give me your money. Treat myself.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%. The value's huge. Like my automated flows or just my initial sequences are months long. Obviously updated because things are changing all the freaking time. But then we're throwing in extra value to keep building that relationship. And you could do it across all kinds of industries. I mean, e-com people think that, oh, no, we don't need to email our people. You're an idiot. Even plumbers, you could be sending out stuff to like make sure you're staying top of mind. And then,
absolutely.
like, it's just mind-blowing.
Absolutely. What's funny is, my emails, I write them every day.
Oh, you do?
Every single day. So that's the call with me and Sokka.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I personally write them every day.
Yeah, I get all of them.
So, yeah, no, I write them. And when we write them, we have a bot, a copywriting bot, that we feed the information of the last month. So we know what people want to know about right now. Because
Right.
it changes.
Oh, so fast.
And things are changing so fast. I want to talk about what they want to talk about right now. Oddly enough, we had talked in another episode about that guy that I fired that just talked too much. I wrote an email about it.
Oh,
It was the highest engaging email I've ever written.
interesting.
People are sadistic.
They are. They really are.
My subject line, why I fired him.
That's a great subject line.
My subject lines are pretty good, I
Yeah.
think. I think I do a good job with subject lines. Anywho, all right. So, lead gen. You guys got it? Do you got it? But do you get it? You know what, Mitch? They don't
might
get it. They
No,
don't get it.
I don't
They're
think
not
so.
going to get it.
You're still not going to reach out in 5 minutes. It's okay.
3 minutes.
Reach out in
I think
3
5
minutes.
minutes is too long. 3 minutes. With automations, 3 minutes. With AI tools, 3 minutes.
Yeah, there's
with
no
with
reason.
ringless voicemail, 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes. Oh my gosh, Mitch, sorry I missed you. I just saw that you filled out my skill audit. Thank you so much. It looks like you're interested in buying my operational, what is it called? My strategic operational blueprint. What's my product called? My strategic operational blueprint. If you want to chat about it, I'd love to talk. My phone number is, and I would love to hear from you, dude. It's too easy now
Too easy.
to reach out to leads. So stop spending money to get leads, not to cultivate them. And I've been guilty of this myself, not going and contacting leads because they didn't book a call.
Right.
So call your leads.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Special Ops Podcast where Mitch Barham and I broke down speed to lead and what to do. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to the things we have to say. If you'd love more, www.specialopspodcast.com. Head over and join our Visionary Vault. We have lots of stuff in there, courses, templates, checklists. And today we've actually put together a checklist for you on speed to lead and do's and don'ts. So go over there. It's free. Always grab it. It'll help you reach operational excellence. See you next time.